In some of our other videos, we explained how keto works and why it's so effective for weight loss, specifically by how it better regulates appetite and keeps insulin levels low. Insulin is central to this, so if you haven't seen our video on insulin, you might want to check that out now. So a question that comes up time and time again is, do calories matter on keto? The answer to that question is simple. Of course they do. The calories in, calories out model is very simple. If you consume more calories than you burn, you'll gain weight. If you consume less calories than you burn, you'll lose weight. This model is pretty solid, however, it's not perfect for a number of reasons, as demonstrated by the case of insulin. If you're skeptical about this, as many people are on social media, you might want to do a little bit of research on type 1 diabetics, where insulin synthesis is impaired. Because their insulin levels are very low, type 1 diabetics have a very hard time gaining weight, and they can even consume thousands of calories and not gain weight. So, whilst calories are super important on keto, there's a slightly new dimension to it, given that keto promotes very low insulin levels. It means you're forcing the body into fat burning mode rather than fat storage mode. Obviously though, for the majority of people, if you go crazy on the calories, you'll still gain weight. It just means if you go slightly over budget, the impact won't be the same if you're still in the state of nutritional ketosis. But you still need to treat the calories in, calories out model with respect, as there's obviously a threshold where excess calories will still result in weight gain. For example, if you're only burning 1,000 calories of energy per day, but you're consuming a lot of fatty foods and consuming 10,000 calories worth of energy, your body will need to do something with that 9,000 calories of excess energy. And you've guessed it, it'll store it as body fat. That's obviously an extreme example, but it nicely demonstrates the point. As we've pointed out before, your appetite should be much more naturally regulated on keto. So by default, you should be consuming less calories than you would on a standard diet. But if you do consume slightly more than your allocation, having low insulin levels should result in less of the excess energy being stored as body fat. The best approach is to use the improvements to satiation and appetite regulation to your advantage, to control your calorie intake to maximize the benefits of low insulin levels. If you get this balance right, meaning you're sensible with your calorie intake and you keep insulin levels low, that's when you can transform into a fat burning machine. So that leads to another question. Should you count calories on keto? My advice would be to not worry about calories when you're first starting out, as you should see amazing results simply by switching to keto. With that being said, you should definitely track your carb intake using an app such as Carb Manager or MyFitnessPal, so you'll be tracking your calories by default. As you become a bit more advanced, you may wish to use that information to fine-tune your diet plan, but shooting for a calorie deficit should not be the objective. The objective is to get your carb intake low enough to promote the state of nutritional ketosis.